The first voices we hear under the gaze of the White Hart in Market Square are Eastern European, liberated from their labours, sucking deeply on cheap cigarettes. As the sun comes out, other voices swirl through the air. Cornish, English, American, Greek. The barbers are Turkish. They have set up a pool table in their shop, and two long-haired cats laze in the window, blurring the lines between work and play. The beauticians in the nail bar are Southeast Asian, a long way from home. The girl in the library with a leaning tower of books has just moved from Bugle with her mum and feels like she is in paradise. The small boy drawing his family says without hesitation that the best shop in town is Barnacott's the Baker's. Others describe the town as quiet. Everything is here. Countryside is close. The ancient and the new sit side by side. There's always space and memory for the voices of those who have walked these streets and who have maybe strayed into the margins of society. Take Ernie, always whistling like a joyful songbird. Lived in the workhouse but would run errands for others. An OXO tin clutched to his chest, used to store precious pennies for papers and buns. And Florrie, who was maybe not all there, always immaculately turned out in long brown pinstripe coat and ankle boots, a regular at Simmons & Sons, watchmaker and jewellers. "Do you buy diamonds?" she'd say, unwrapping a lump of granite whose mica flecks sparkle in the wintry sun. "I do, Florrie, but not in their raw state," said the unflappable Miss Sargent of Simmons & Sons, knowing that Florrie would return in a couple of days with some other perceived treasure. Then there was Minnie, the florist, who could create a summer hedgerow in winter with a few choice stems, or a Dutch Grand Master with roses, peonies and beech leaves. An artist who would paint with petals all day in her house on Northcote Street, and of an evening would take her well-trod path alone to the Bell Inn, where she would order a drink from a side window, but never went inside. And not forgetting the poet, Charles Causley. Dropped on his head as a baby by his cousin Gwenny, then went on to teach so many children of this town before becoming the greatest poet laureate we never had. Launceston. As one voice said, maybe it's a town that doesn't shout loud enough.